Okay, I think I'll get started, and as more people pop in, uh, I'll let them in, and so they can share in this advisory experience. But hey, welcome, and I hope you're having a good start on this Tuesday morning. And so, just a few housekeeping things before we jump into the lesson for the day or for advisory is there is talk of senior graduation for your class, 2021. And I think tentatively it is set for June 6th, but the workings of it is still being developed here. But I would anticipate perhaps maybe some type of ceremony out in Wolfpack Stadium, and hopefully, weather permits. But again, there is talk of a outdoor graduation on June 6th, and probably because of COVID restrictions and all that stuff, I would anticipate there'll be multiple ceremonies on June 6th. So not everyone can be in the stadium. Not the entire class can be in the stadium at one time. So please take a look at the Park High website. I also have a link of it in the support information folder on our advisory website as well that you can take a look at. But just pay attention to any announcements that are coming out about graduation and any type of meetings that might be happening. I think we got some that are going to be coming up here shortly, in which you're going to want to focus on. Okay, and then also, if you haven't, please fill out the senior survey for the yearbook, and I have put a link of that survey in the support information folder as well. And if you haven't done the digital citizenship lessons, please take care of that. Get that taken care of. Those are required. So just take care of business. All right. Is there any questions or concerns or anything that I can address at this point before we jump into our lesson on wellness? Okay, here we go. So we're going to be having a series of lessons that are going to be about Wolfpack wellness and physical wellness as well. And so when we look at lesson number 1, what we're going to focus on here is the choices I make affect my well-being, and I can identify ways to take care of my physical wellness. Okay, and so we know in the past year there's been a lot of discussion about wellness and making sure that we are taking care of ourselves. And so in the chat would be great, or unmute, but in the chat, share one thing you do to take care of yourself. What do you do to take care of yourself? Me, I simply, okay, it looks like I go to the gym, I go for walks, I work out. I mean, those are all good things. What do you do to take care of yourself physically? All right. I've always been a walker, and that is something that has stuck with me for a very long time. Even as a little kid, it just seemed like I've always just seemed to walk, because walk always brought me to new adventures and stuff like that. And then, of course, going to the University of Minnesota, that's a massive campus, and walking. So there we go. It's important. So, why Wolfpack? Well, wellness here, safeguarding ourselves in a community from COVID-19 has been a marathon, and we're still running it. and it's going to be with us for a little while. So the effects of this pandemic tests are resiliency and our ability to bounce back. Endure distant learning is draining both physically and mentally, but as we know, that might be coming to an end here on February 16th. Staying home and not seeing, connecting with loved ones and friends place a huge strain on our body and our mind, and the external pressures of the pandemic isolation makes us fall behind on caring for our own needs. And so we can lapse into bad habits. Simply we can. And then that's going to have a ripple effect. So over the next 7 advisories, and we're not going to have them every Tuesday, and actually advisories are going to start moving to Friday as we go back to the hybrid model. But over the next 7 advisory lessons, we'll take a look at how we can improve our health in 6 different areas: the physical, the mental, the emotional, the environmental, social, and spiritual wellness. So we'll take a look at that. And so establishing routine, and that is the key here, establishing routines. Having a routine is helpful in times of unpredictability, uncertainty, and stress. We follow routines, those behaviors become automatic. Implementing a structure to your day gives you a sense of control. Improve your focus, organization, and productivity. And so here are some things, that can help you establish those routines. Take time to feel awake before classes start. I mean, there are a number of times where, we might feel like I'm just rushing to get outside the door and boom, get to school or get to work. And you got to take that time here, maybe that moment in which, I think about, okay, this is what I need to wear, or I got to get some food here. Eat breakfast before advisory in first hour. Skipping a breakfast, how it makes you feel, and that's going to impact the rest of your day. Set a schedule and stick to it. This is the time we're going to get up. This is the time we're going to do this. This is the time we're going to do that. Come up with a schedule. Write down what you need to accomplish for the day. I do that all the time still. I'm doing it all the time. I got my lists. Some have a list up here. I put a list down on paper, and I do that. And that's a habit I got a long time ago. Not just because of my age, but a long time ago. Put meetings in your calendars and set reminders. That's an easy thing now with the age of electronics. Very easy to do that. And remember to schedule meetings and review tomorrow's schedule. So again, those routine things. I'm teaching remotely from school, and so I still find myself every morning, as I'm getting ready for school, that I just simply go down to the office and check my mailbox, and then I come back. That's a routine. All right, in the chat or aloud, share how much sleep you got last night. That's probably the most I've gotten in a long time. I got 6 hours of sleep. I'm usually good, 5, 6 hours, boom, I'm ready to go. My family gets mad at me and upset at me, and then it's like, how can you just function on that? I said, I don't know. I've always have. But I'm looking at 7, 8, somewhere between 7 and 8 hours seems to be the norm here. We're getting at. Oh, we got a 5 hour. All right, that's good. I appreciate all that in there. But what does sleep do for you? We know what getting a good night's sleep does. It's going to help us with our memory and our performance, and it will improve your grades. If you think you can pull the all-nighter and do well on that exam. I know from personal experience in college, I did an all-nighter one time for a psychology exam, and I did miserably on it, so it didn't work. Sharpens attention. It does. I found myself a little 15-minute cat nap, boom, re-energizes the cells here. But if you can get a good night's sleep, it really does. Help control body weight issues. All right, that's kind of connected there as well. Reduce the stress, help you fight depression, avoid accidents, all that stuff. It's about alertness and being in tune. Spurs creativity. You know how you are in the morning after you get a good night's sleep. Boom. Extends lifespan and curbs inflammation in your body. So there's a lot of benefits to why we should get our sleep. And there's a lot of research that tells us we should get our sleep as well. So tips to improve your sleep: plan to go to bedtime based on when you need to get up. Try to go to bed at the same time every night. I try to do that. Sometimes, I can get guilty on the weekend and get my fix of watching a lot of athletic events or bad movies. Set an automatic do not disturb on your phone every night. I haven't done that. Maybe you have. And try to use an old-fashioned alarm clock instead of your phone. I do use an alarm clock, but I know my daughter and son, they use their phone. And charge your phone outside of your bedroom. If you can, do that. But I know some people still like to have their phone there just in case someone calls them in the middle of the night. So share one tip. You will try to get a better night's sleep. So what do you do to prepare you for getting a good night's sleep? Within reason and be appropriate. What do you do? I stop myself. I stop really doing any type of schoolwork or anything that really is focusing on me doing a lot of multi-step tasks by around 9 o'clock at night. And then I start winding down. And that might mean watch a little TV, but also pick up that book. And that, I find, having that little routine kind of tone down that stimuli, and it just helps me get a better night's sleep most of the time. And also, I try not cracking a Diet Coke late at night. What about anyone else? Put in the chat or unmute if you can. Your tip to getting a better night's sleep. Oh, maybe we don't. Maybe we don't have some tips yet, but hopefully over the next years to come, you do develop your tips. All right. What does exercise? Exercising is important. So it's nice at the beginning of this talk on wellness that you shared your thoughts on how you take care of your physicality a little bit. But what does exercise do for you? It improves keeping your thinking and learning and judgment skills sharp, reduces your risk of depression and anxiety, and helps you sleep better. I mean, we know, if I do things, get a little active, you feel a little energized there. It helps you maintain a healthy body weight as well, strengthens your bones and muscles. I mean, our body, it needs to be used. Our bones and muscles, they need to be used. That's how they get stronger, and reduces your risk of developing cardiovascular diseases like type 2 diabetes and some cancers and stuff like that. So again, it's your body's a machine, so take care of the machine. Improves your quality of life as well. So exercising is important, and for some people, that's just part of their daily routine that they get into it. Others, they need to be a little bit more purposeful and kind of schedule it in. But exercise is the key here. Get your body moving. With distance learning, we're spending a lot of time in front of our screens and not moving. So take breaks throughout the day to get up and move around. I know in between my classes, I'll get up and I'll sometimes walk around my classroom, or I'll put the mask on and I'll walk up and down the hallway just to kind of get my body moving here. All right, but 60 minutes. 60 minutes is the key for every day. Yoga. Has anyone in here done yoga? I know I haven't. My daughter and wife do yoga. All right, I see a yes. Now, I do have in the support folder links to the Park Eye Wellness resource page, and there are some, I believe, some links to yoga. All right, and of course, there's a number of apps out there as well. And on YouTube, I do see, again, my daughter and wife, they follow a person on YouTube that does yoga, and they have her regimens and all that stuff. All right. For me, I guess I just go for walks, and I do my simple. Oh, we don't need that one.
We're in luck today because we have the founder of the sweat.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why. So what is one way you'll try to move your body more during the day? I see yoga is part of it, but what is one way in which you can move your body around? And I've already shared that I get up and I go for walks. And when I get done teaching as well, I do a nice lap around Park High. And sometimes when I get home, I go for a nice 1.5, 2 mile walk. All right, anyone else? Feel free to put into the chat. So fueling your body, and this is the final thing I think we'll be dealing with here, is fueling your body, need for healthy foods to fuel your body. Your body is made up of about 60% of the water. New recommendations are you'd about drink half your body weight in ounces of water each day. Work up to this though. Jumpstart your body each day with a healthy breakfast. That's important. Considering what I ate as a college student for breakfast to what I eat now is a lot different. Hostess cupcakes and Diet Coke and M&Ms is not how I start the day now. Have a better breakfast. There might be a Diet Coke in there, but I definitely have a better breakfast. Try to eat a mix of healthy carbs like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins like turkey, and healthy fats like nut butters, and limit sugars like soda. I got to work on that. Fatty foods like chips, high carbs, cookies. If there's a good cookie, I will nab it. And fast food. I don't really eat a lot of fast food with that. So fueling your body is going to be critical here. And benefits of eating healthy, we kind of know that. I just went and had a physical, and everything, all my numbers and all that stuff is good. And a lot of it comes down to just, good health habits as well. Healthy heart reduces the risks of cancer, puts you in a better mood, improve your gut health, improves your memory, maintains healthy weight. Diabetes management. In my family, there is some history of diabetes, so I always got to be conscious of that. Strong bones and teeth, and getting a good night's sleep. So tips for healthy eating: choose healthy snacks over unhealthy snacks. Drink water throughout the day. Try to get a variety of fruits and vegetables during the day. And if you need to, visit Park on Fridays from noon to 3 to pick up a free meal pack. And more information can be found on the district website. And I think an update has been sent out, and emails have been sent out as well on that. Maybe even Blackboard Connects messages have been sent out about that. But eating healthy is important. All right. And so share one way, healthy way you will fuel your body. And for me, it's always about making sure that I got calcium and all that stuff. So fruit and yogurt. Every day, there's fruit and yogurt that gets into this body. So I know I'm getting the calcium, and I'm getting all the good benefits that are coming from the fruit, as well as the yogurt, and of course other stuff as well. Avocado toast with running egg. All right. That actually is a good one. That is a good one. All right. So if you want to, in the chat or aloud, share one thing in your life you are grateful for. Apple slices and peanut butter. Oh yes, that's a good one as well. That's good. Dip in those apple slices with that. One thing I'm grateful, of course, I think even during this pandemic, I do feel healthy, and I'm grateful that I'm with family. Healthy and family is mine. All right. So I appreciate you participating, putting stuff in the chat. Makes us feel a little bit more connective, even though we're doing this distantly. And so with that, I hope you have a great Tuesday. We are done. If you do have questions, you can stay on and ask me. If not, exit and have a really great day.